Okay, so let's continue on. It's now 1900 hours. Oh, everyone's building. Don't have our researchers going in. That was rough. Done that first. There we go. Somebody's gone in. Wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Bear that in mind. Thank you. Cool. Yeah, keep speed moving on here. They are building that. We've got a number of people going in here. We should probably build some houses. We've got to make sure to leave 10 behind, so I can only build 2 houses right now, but at least there will be 2 people with, or 20 people. Yeah, we have tents for 20 people. It's important. You can see down here the progress of our tech. 40, almost 50% of the way there. As soon as this place finishes, I have a place for workers to go there. So this takes workers only, so I can't take you. Can take from you. Take 10 off there, put you on there. Try to make sure that we generally spiral outwards as we can. 15 workers are now there. Good. We've got plenty of people on coal. Since our next mission is to get coal up to 200, which is going to be hard as we use it all night. Yeah, you guys need to finish that road. There we go. Good. Yeah, not surprising we've got somebody sick. It's cold. Trying to get the basics set up here. It's now 2 in the morning, and we can introduce a new law. See what we have access to. We could do extended shift rather than emergency shift, which is 24 hours on the job. Extended shift would give us only 14 hours of work. This is rough, this era, and people don't like that for some strange reason. However, I'm going to go soup, because I think it's going to be important to stretch our rations as best we can as soon as we build the cookhouse. People are going to get hungry. We need to have as much food ration as possible. However, we're not going to worry about that until the next day, but still good to have that under the just in the research queue and the law queue ready to go. Early on, it's important to pass laws as quickly as possible, just because there's so many you need. Later on, it gets a little bit easier to work from. Hey, we finished our first research. 4 in the morning, people will go out and gather much more rapidly today. And let's see, what else do we need? Well, it's going to get cold soon. So I think we need to get some heaters going so that the workplaces will be warm. It does consume a coal per hour when running, per workplace, but I still think that's worthwhile. So go ahead and research some heaters so that we can keep people warm. Here we are at 5 a.m. People are starting to get up and go about their day. We've got 5 people sick. Definitely need to get a medical lab going. I think this is interesting. I'd love to see the people leave the map over here, but they just kind of walk through the snowbank. You can still see the path that they cut. When they come back, they'll bring us some nice raw food that will turn into regular food in a moment. So that's going to be the next thing we do. We need to build a cookhouse. Have one person cooking food at least. At 9, 10. Is that enough? Cookhouse takes 20. That's the 20. So which is which? We're going to have some hungry people tonight unless we can get this thing up. It's now 11 a.m. We've got 15 wood in. Honestly, the steel, when it runs out, will probably reassign those people rapidly. 19, 20. Good. Now we can build that cookhouse. Now, I am going to build the cookhouse in the second row. We can heat it. It'll be fine. It doesn't need to be constantly heated, which this inner circle is constantly. We can actually take a look at the temperatures now. See, the hunter's hut is comfortable. Hey, we got our second mission. Food! The generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. The generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve to death. Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. I'm actually going to take some people off of this. Oh, the steel is done. Perfect. Woof, that worked out well. I can assign 5 of you there. I'm going to actually make you all workers and leave our engineers behind. Just because engineers are, as tough as it is to say, slightly more valuable as this is all going. Well, we continue on our way here. Heaters researched. All right. What's going to be next? Well, we probably want them to bring in more food from the hunt. Do that next. We need as much food being brought in as possible. Oh, it'll be so good to have this cookhouse up and running. Heaters came in at just the right time. Great. Wonderful. Now we can add an engineer. Actually, we're going to cook up all of our food and then we'll pull them back once that's done. Alright, people from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Well, we're way ahead of you here. Tutorial? You didn't know that. Well, you probably did. Or the game, after all. Okay, first work shift is over. People are now resting. Don't have enough wood for another shelter. We do have another day, though, so should be able to, tomorrow morning, get 2 more shelters built. Did we have some food conversion? We did. Good. We can introduce a new law. Okay, I think we're going to tell people that their kids will be safe. I like the medic apprentice. Really need to speed up healing as much as possible. So we're going to tell people, yes, we're going to keep children in child shelters. And that helps Rise Hope, which is helpful. Definitely need that resource. Hey, don't want to click on that. Right, we don't have the resources to build any right now. We'll be coming. We got 100 left in you. Definitely need a gathering post built before, not before tomorrow, but before the next day after. Do love the little ones. Got 5 hungry people. Take down the engineers down to 1 there, so we have some folks that are able to work on things. Well, maybe we should keep them in until that's all converted. Makes sense to me. Take a moment and just appreciate the visuals here. Got our tents been around. Yes, it sure is beautiful. Oh, there we go. Hat back on. We wait for morning to arrive. Now, every morning at 5, the speed jumps back down to normal speed for some reason. I assume this has to do with, you know, making sure that you're ready for the new day, or if you speed through the night, you don't lose everything. Let's see what we do. Wood is so important. Now we don't have anybody gathering it. Need to get a gathering post built. We also need to get a health facility. We've got 10 people sick. But at least there'll be some food. Yeah, rapid production of food. 13. Let's get a gathering post going. 15 wood. There. Now these gathering posts, they have a radius. And from this point, we can actually collect all those resources together. We send out our builders. the next thing we need to worry about is health. So 25 wood. Come in. Yes, and now we can have just one person in there as we have converted all of our food into rations. People will be able to eat. They'll be so happy about that, I'm sure. Send our people out here. Yeah, we've got some 2 gravely sick people. Alright, oh, wood crate, it's depleted. Just perfect timing for that. That's for sure. Let's send this guy there, at least for today. Keep working there. And then we do have the 25. Right, medical post. Medical post I want to keep warm, so I'm putting it on the inner ring. Got a new law available. This time I'm thinking it's say medic apprentices, that would help them once we build the child shelter. I think that's too soon. Let's do extended shift. We need to, we can extend facilities on a regular basis instead of a ad hoc. So for instance, you are going to give us new hunter's gear shortly. That'll be helpful. Let's see how food is, people are eating. That's good. I can see that. Hunter's gear researched. What's next? Don't have the wood. Spent it. Something. Oh, this guy broke. There. Now our medical facility is staffed. We can have people helped. Need the extra wood here. Coal pile depleted. Well, so bad. Tell you what, go home at normal time. Surprise! Get the night off. Don't have enough wood. Okay, that coal pile was... Oh no! Oh no, I forgot to build the houses. Oh, people are upset with me. That often happens. I get focused on everything else. Alright, this is going to need all of those... No, none of those people, for reason of... It's going to be cold. In the morning, it's going to drop significantly. 29 unemployed people sleeping outside. People are protesting against the lack of housing. Last night was not the first they had to spend outside. They wanted to see to their needs immediately. Provide them with shelter right away. Give 1 day to provide shelter for 30 people. Or I could provide them proper housing. I don't have the tech for that. Or I want to address that. No. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give... I think we can manage this. I'm going to take a lot of wood. I think we can do it. Need 3 more tents, so 30 more wood. Trusting you to bring in wood. Is this another hunting? Yeah, we went a different direction to go hunting this time. Leaving that path behind him. Just, it's so cool to me to see these paths be made and then filled back in. Alright, speeding through the night. What do we have? Tech? Tech-wise... Beacon would be next. It's going to take 10 wood. Get that as soon as the... Actually, tell you what, let's start this early, because we need those resources stat. Continue to see how this is going. And once again, we'll speed through the night. I know, people are very upset. We're getting sick. Oh, we had people die. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. People take care of it for themselves for now, because we don't have a law available. We'll put a cemetery together, though, because take care of loved ones. Passed away. That's rough. We need people. Didn't get the medical facilities up in time, I guess. Tell you what, we need the cookhouse to be heated, the workshop to be heated, the gathering post to be heated. Hunter's hut doesn't matter. And Should be at 6 o'clock here. We should see people coming out here, gathering things in. Yes, good. And there's 10. 10-4, right, this guy. You, we're going to make the beacon. Definitely need more people in here. Hate having people die. Oh,
brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Come on, I hope I don't freeze to death on duty. Alan Nash, it's getting colder with each day. Yeah, well, you're not gonna like today. Oof. Where are all these people dying? Lack of treatment. There's treatment. Go get treatment. Alright, speaking of, let's do some radical treatment. Gravely ill will be treated at least.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Probably should have done though. 16 hours, it'll be fun. Chilly. Right, people have food. Lacking shelter. Definitely need to do shelter. Like people to be working too, but shelter is more important right now. Deadline for that. That'll help. Come on. Do it. One more. One more wood. There we go. Good. 2 shelters done. And down to the wire. 4 hours left. Good. Haha! Shelter promise fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one, over their head. Not everyone's housed yet. We still have 26 homeless, but it's better than it was. Man, all these deaths, that's awful. Next thing, we need another gathering post. 15 wood. Alright, almost there. There we go. Need coal coming in, I think. So at the moment, we are out of that. So let's build it up here. Oh, right, we need to figure out where the road is going. So that's almost the whole wood supply that we had anyway.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Alright, cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold. Ask you to address the problem. You'll have to start heating 2 of the cold homes within 2 days, and keep them heated for 2 days more. Alright, so let's see, up here we can see that 1, 2 is going to be right before the temperature goes up again. Wish that they could show that bar while this was going on. Start heating within 2 days and then keep them heated for 2 days. Or start heating 5 cold homes within 24 hours, then keep them. Okay. 5 or 2. Better reward this way, but I think we've got to delay as long as possible before we heat. Just because we don't have a lot of coal. We will shortly. I mean, it's fine. I know it's saying 23 hours left. We'll be okay. Plenty of time here.